Hello, I am Cristina Sanchez and I am going to read for you The Paradox of Choice by Barry Schwartz. This might surprise you, but I'm thinking of changing jobs again. When I'm done, I'll have tried 3 different professions and I'm not even 30. Yet surely having unlimited options should make my decision easier, shouldn't it? According to Barry Schwartz, author of The Paradox of Choice, the answer is no. To be honest, at first, I didn't think I was going to enjoy this book. But as I read past chapter 1 and his main ideas started to fall into place, I found myself nodding in agreement all the way to the end. The book argues that these days, we are overwhelmed by choice, from cell phone companies to career and romance. It describes 2 kinds of decision makers, maximizers and satisficers, a term coined by the author. The first group looks at every possible alternative to determine the very best option, while the second goes for good enough and focuses on what really matters. Guess which group I belong to, and guess which one is happier with its choices. The Paradox of Choice has given me more food for thought than any other book I've read this year. It reminded me that when faced with a choice, we can't always have the best of both worlds. As you may recall from last week's post, I've been considering moving abroad, but I haven't made up my mind where. So by the end of the year, I might be living in Toronto, or Sydney, or Johannesburg. Each city has its pros and cons, and my priorities are still all over the place, I admit. But this book has helped me realize that seeking perfection does more harm than good. A quick thank you note. I've just realized that next Friday, I'll have been writing this blog for 5 years. Time flies. Thank you so much for your continued support.